In 1861, the United States of America split into two. Brother fought brother. A nation went to war with itself. Today, we'll explain the American Civil War, the war that changed the United States forever. The country was divided between the North and the South. The North had factories, industry, and large cities. The South depended heavily on agriculture, especially cotton, and used enslaved African people as labor. When Abraham Lincoln was elected president in 1860, he wanted to stop the spread of slavery. The Southern states feared they would lose power and their way of life. So, 11 Southern states left the United States and created their own country, the Confederate States of America. The North, known as the Union, refused to accept this. And the war began. On April 12, 1861, Confederate troops fired at Fort Sumter in South Carolina. This was the first shot of the Civil War. Both sides believed the war would end quickly. Instead, it became one of the bloodiest wars in American history, lasting 4 long years. Over 2 million soldiers fought for the North. Around 1 million fought for the South. Major battles like Bull Run, Antietam, Gettysburg, and Shiloh turned farms, towns, and cities into war zones. In 1863, Lincoln made a historic decision. He signed the Emancipation Proclamation, declaring that enslaved people in the South were free. This changed everything. Now, the Union was not just fighting to save the country, they were fighting to end slavery. Nearly 200,000 African American soldiers joined the Union Army, helping turn the tide of the war. The biggest turning point was the Battle of Gettysburg, where the Union stopped the Confederate advance. From that moment on, the South was losing power. By 1865, the South was exhausted, low on supplies, weapons, and soldiers. Union troops captured the Southern capital, Richmond. Finally, on April 9, 1865, Confederate General Robert E. Lee surrendered to Union General Ulysses South Grant at Appomattox Courthouse. After 4 years, the Civil War was over. The Civil War was devastating. Over 620,000 soldiers died. The South was destroyed. Families were broken forever. But it led to one of the biggest changes in American history. Slavery was abolished. The United States was united again, and the dream of freedom slowly began to grow. Sadly, just days after the war ended, President Lincoln was assassinated. But his legacy, ending slavery and saving the Union, lives on. The American Civil War was more than a battle of armies. It was a battle for the soul of a nation, and it forever shaped the country we know today. If you want more short history videos like this, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment which topic we should cover next.